The old buy the rumor, sell the news happens once again. What's up, everybody? Welcome aboard to Bubba's Daily Update. It is Thursday, July the 30th, and markets are under pressure, but again, based on the anticipation of where they got to before all this, between the metal, everything was higher than it should be at the time, basing too much on the cluelessness of the Fed, who remains on target to be one of the worst organizations that there is. But they are there, and I have no control over that. So in the meantime, markets are under heavy pressure, and we are long. Oy, ouch! Now we're long. Okay, look, again, we've been long for so long that they're not going straight up every day. So again, I haven't even thought about it until now when I'm doing the update, right? I mean, it is what it is. So at the end of the day, we're so long across the board, and I don't know that we'll be changing anytime soon, or at least most likely not tomorrow, unless this really becomes a disaster. I mean, market's down about 500 right now, but again, you after you've had such a big move up, you figure for some pullbacks, and either it's a buying opportunity or it's the start of a reversal. We've said for a couple of weeks there are signs of things changing. Okay, the wildness of the market, what's going on in the copper market, which is a little bit lower, but again, it's been very wild. But the over anticipation of what free money can do is dumb. It can't be done. It doesn't create jobs. It doesn't create anything but more debt. So again, at the end of the day, you've got the market slower, and of course you got a huge day today with earnings: Apple, Amazon, Facebook, and one other biggie. Okay, I don't know, is it Google? I'm not sure. There's one more big one today as well. Okay, the four major techs report today. We'll see. I mean, again, who knows? They've already built up that they have pulled back a little bit, so we'll see what the actual numbers bring us and what the markets bring us. In the meantime, the metals are under a little bit of pressure, but gold has come back a little bit. But you can kind of see weakening, and the weakness should not be concerning. We're long across the board. What will be concerning is if it doesn't hold a reasonable support level and start to consolidate. We wrote this morning for Kitco that we expect a sell-off and expect some consolidation before resuming higher. Again, that can change. Patterns can change when they change. So we don't predict ahead. We only look for what would be the best result that we can see as it's going on. Bonds continue to charge higher as we thought. We're long them. As you know, I hate them, but we're still long them. And hey, bonds and notes keep going up, so take the money. Crude, ouch, smoosh. And again, as you know, I hate crude, and I wish I was shorted, but I'm not. I'm long it still. But I'm thinking tomorrow morning might be the change if this stays down here. And again, I think, as I've said all along, I thought 42 was about as high as you could get, and it was just a little bit over 42. So again, the dollar continues under pressure. Don't be surprised to see a sharp bounce in the dollar before resuming to the downtrend. It looks like it wants to track to 90 before anything else. So again, we're short dollars. We'll watch them. We're long euro currencies. That's just the way our positions fit, and that's what the algorithm tells us to do. The grains. It's first of all, it's been so brutal in the grain markets that at the end of the day, okay, there's no action, there's no volume, there's no liquidity. So here we are, okay, today corn's up a little bit, wheat's down a little bit, and soybeans are down a little bit. Again, they can't get anything going and can't catch a break, and of course, there's all kinds of talk of things, but in the meantime, again, we're short corn, beans, and long wheat. If I had my choices, I would be a buyer of corn for sure, and probably beans at these levels to hold. I'd be willing to hold them. I'd be willing to put them in my bins, okay? But again, in the meantime, we are where we are, and of course, the meats, fats are down a little bit, or feeder cattle is up a little bit, and hogs are down, and we're still long both cattles and short the hog market. Again, hogs looks like they're getting close to being a change, but again, until they can show that they can get through, they're not going to change. And of course, natural gas is a little bit lower. Again, so we'll see. I don't get too excited by one day's worth of action. What you're looking for is you're looking to see the trend. And when that develops, we'll be ready to go. Okay. In the meantime, don't forget about our two great brokerage partners. Futures and Commodities is CTG Group. And of course, they do all of our letter direction trading, plus the fact that they've got great customer service and they've got some new products in play right now. Unbelievable stuff. Good stuff. that, again, they manage mine for me. Okay, I do have other accounts elsewhere, but I let them handle and do my letter of direction trading. Okay, Tradier for equities and options. I say this every day. $10 a month. How can you beat it? Okay. In the meantime, again, they've got great customer service. They've got good platforms to use, and it's $10 a month. Where are you going to go? Okay. To me, it makes no sense to pay more for the same product. Okay. So at the end of the day, those are our two partners. You want some information or a link? Email me at bubba@bubbatrading.com. I'll be happy to send it to you. And of course, our commodities report, you should see the results. You should see what Andy put together in those spreadsheets, man. I mean, he puts together stuff every week, and I told you, it gives you commodities and ETFs that go with them so that you can, if you don't want to be in the commodities, you can trade the ETFs on fire, okay? You got to check it out. Go to bubbatrading.com, technimental, $100 a month, $800 a year. Check it out. It's a great commodity report if you're a commodities trader. And of course, don't forget about our high school program at Patreon, patreon.com/Bubba. That's patreon.com/Bubba. We'll see you back here tomorrow, everybody. Let's see what happens later. Big after the close. It should be a very active and wild day. We'll see you later.